Hello, everyone. So, today we are beginning a new lesson in Python. It's all about reading and writing files. So, to get us started, we should cover, the basics of files, I guess. You probably already know what a file is and folders are because you grew up in the internet age. You probably just know it from secondhand knowledge. But your computer, my computer at least, has two different hard drives, the C and D drive. I can click on the D drive, which is pretty much full almost, but whatever. And then you got a bunch of folders inside and some files, like text files and uh, application .exe, that would be, and so on and so on. Then you got folders, and folders are things that store other files inside of them or other folders. As we'll see when I click user, it contains the a cupo folder, and if I click on that, it contains a bunch of folders. I'm going to click on the Python folder, keep going down, and I'll get to a bunch of files. And the main one we're going to be looking at is this words file, this text document file. But there's other types. Python has its own type of file. And usually they're signified with the ending of how it's written. So you can, like, all text files end in .txt, as we can see here. Windows usually just doesn't really show you it sometimes. You got to go to the properties to figure it out. But anyway. So on our website, I'm going to import a file. And in order to import a file, what you have to do is click on these three dots here, go to upload file. I'm going to click on that words file. And is it going to work? Why is this? Alright, this thing's being annoying. Okay. So sometimes this website is not very excellent. So let me go around, see. There we go. Now it popped up. So this words file, you see words.txt. The .txt is the extension letting you know it's a text file, and it contains a bunch of words. These are all words, and they look a little weird, but they're all actual words, and it has like over 100,000 of them or something. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. So I have this file of words. Well, what can I do with it? Well, we could do all sorts of things. So one thing I can do is, like, I need my program, the actual Python part to, recognize that there's a file there. So you make a variable. So I'm going to say my variable is called file. It could be, any name. File, variable, something, like, whatever you want. But I'll call it file var for file variable. I'm going to set that equal to open, like we're opening the file. As you can see, it gives a little description. Open a file. We're going to put quotation marks and then the name of the file. So mine's words.txt. So that's opening up the file. Now I can have my program actually go through the contents of the file, like read the file itself. How can I do that? Well, I'm going to make a variable called contents. Again, the variable names don't matter, but I'm just naming it contents because this variable is going to be what's actually going through the actual content of the file. I'm going to set it equal to file variable, whatever you name that variable that opens up the file, and use the dot read with two empty parentheses. Then we can, what we want to do is use we're gonna close the file once we're done going through it. So file variable dot close. Whoops. And then, well, if I run it the way it is now, nothing's happening. So in order to actually get some stuff, I'm going to print out the contents of the file. So let's print out the contents, and look at that. It's printing out every single word in the list. So it's printing out literally everything in the file, as we can see. So here's just a very basic, super basic program on like how we can go through a simple text file. Text files tend to be very simple to work with, but we'll see some more stuff that we can do with this as we go on in the lesson.